Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Friday's Adventures with Clyde. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you had a good week of doing PE. Hope you found some creative ways to be active every day. Remember, the goal is for you to be active at least 30 minutes every day. And today's activity, if you do it right, it should take you probably 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more, depending on how fast you find some items. And anyway, so I've been talking to Clyde, and we've been trying to figure out some things that we can do while we're still kind of in our, self-quarantine around the house. And it's been challenging. Today, what I've come up with is a ABC scavenger hunt. So Clyde and I are going to go on a scavenger hunt. And what that means is we're going to look for certain things, all right? And we're going to check them off our list, or actually we're going to write them on our list. And we're calling this our ABC scavenger hunt. So what I want you to do is you're going to get a piece of paper like this, okay? Just a lined piece of paper if you want. And you're going to write out the alphabet, A, B, C, all the way through Z, all the way down. And you see I've already got some items on there. And so what you're going to do, once you've got that written out, is you're going to go look for items that start with each letter. So like I said, I've already got some items written out. So I found a C. So around here, what starts with a C? And can you think of anything? Very good. A car. All right, so I've written that down. I've looked around. so I'm just looking at things on the ground and trying to figure out what they start with, what letter they start with. I found a leaf. What letter does leaf start with? Very good, L. So I went down, I found L on my list, and I wrote leaf. And then we're standing right next to a tree, so I wrote tree. So that is what I want you to do for your ABC scavenger hunt, okay? I'm gonna set Clyde over here for a second, and we're gonna move him just to kind of balance him here against the car. So that is one way that you can do the scavenger hunt. Okay, you can get a piece of paper and you can just write out the letters, and then after each one you find it, you just spell the letter or spell the word right next to that letter, and you're going to try and find A to Z. So like I said, you can go inside and look for things. Maybe you have an apple inside, so you could write apple in there. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, or you're a little bit more creative, we're going to go out to the backyard here and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. But what I've done on another piece of paper is I have written out a grid of A, B, C, all the way to Z, okay? And I just put 9 squares on a piece of paper. You can see that, 9 squares, and each one I wrote A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then J, K, L, M, and O, P, and back X, Y, Z. So now for this part of the scavenger hunt, for the more of a challenge, what you're gonna do, instead of writing out the word, I want you to write out the word, but then I want you to draw a picture of that item. Do your best. You don't have to be very artistic, but I want you to try and draw a picture. So like if I found a car on this one, I would write car, C-A-R, then I would draw a picture of a car. So we're gonna go into the backyard. I'm gonna kind of show you what that looks like in just a second. I'll meet you in the backyard, all right? Boys and girls, see you in just a second. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. So we've moved to the backyard. I want to kind of show you that you can do this inside, outside. You can do it in your front yard or your backyard. And I found some things in the backyard that I wanted to add to our scavenger hunt. So here we have a hose, all right? And hose starts with what? H. So I'm gonna find H, and I'm in the picture part. So I've changed from just writing it out to drawing pictures. So I'm gonna kind of draw best as I can a picture of my coiled up hose here, all right? And kind of like that. And we'll draw another end here where it goes into the water, and I'm gonna write hose right there. So you can see that. So I've drawn the picture and I've written the word. Okay, so the object is to find things around your house, inside, outside, and to draw them. That's the point of the scavenger hunt. So let's see. Oh, Clyde. Let's go see what Clyde found. Come on over here. Clyde found a stick. All right. Now we could call this, there's two things. If I was looking for S, I could call it a stick. All right, because it would work for stick. Or if I was having a hard time finding T, great job, Clyde. Find that, I could call it a twig. So I'm gonna call it a twig, all right? So I'm gonna write twig right in here, and then I'm just gonna draw a picture. Not a very good picture, I'm not an artist, but it looks like a snake, but I've drawn a picture of my twig. So that's how we're gonna do our scavenger hunt, our picture, our ABC scavenger hunt, okay? Either with pictures or with just writing out the words, whichever you find is easy, okay? All right, boys and girls, have a great weekend. Have fun on the scavenger hunt. I love you, I'll miss you, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.